PYX 106.
1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
Attorney Paul Harding on the phone. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, guys.
I saw one of the road signs way up at like past Fort Ann, Paul, like up towards the Vermont border, man. You had one of them street road signs for the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
man.
I was going skiing. I saw it for the first time a few weeks ago, too. Kind of
looks good.
Shocking.
Looks
yeah,
good.
Right?
Looks good, buddy. All right, so let's get into this story about the Jinx, because this is crazy stuff, this Robert Durst guy.
We knew that this would be a huge story yesterday morning when we came in, and so that's why we wanted you on this morning to talk about it. Give us your take on this guy who, as far as I hadn't seen the HBO show, but as far as I know, was recorded on an open mic saying something that led to his arrest. Is that the way you saw it, Paul?
Yeah, so he's got a history of just bizarre behavior, people in his life showing up missing or dead, but had never been convicted. But he either has the audacity or just has lost his marbles, decides he's going to go on the HBO show, and he's going to be interviewed by these folks about his life.
All right, now stop right there, Paul.
Yeah.
As an attorney, you would probably always tell your client, don't go on an HBO show, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when they're just investigating your life, it just puts it back on the radar. It'd been about 10 years since he'd had any trouble, so the trouble he thought had passed, right?
Right.
So they ask him questions. They're doing some investigation about him, and he kind of goes into the bathroom, and he has his microphone on, probably unbeknownst to him, and just mumbles.
Right.
What did I do? Why did I do it? Oh, I know why. I killed them. I killed them all.
See, now this is what I think is the most interesting thing. Is he wasn't talking to anyone but himself.
Yeah, just talking to himself, like a lot of people, like a lot of guys, normal guys like myself, who are in there going to the bathroom and talking out loud to yourself, working through stuff in your head, and occasionally it comes out. And maybe was he being sarcastic? Was he? Maybe they were trying to get him to say that, and he was saying to himself, "Oh, right, like I did, like I killed them all," like that kind of thing.
Well, that's the next phase of this. Of course, he's going to, if it's admissible at all, because it's tricky here. Because there's always about this Fourth Amendment, the right of privacy. Was there an expectation of privacy when he went into the bathroom? And I really don't know the answer to that. I suspect that that's going to be an argument he's going to make. That hey, whether it was true or not, or whether I meant it or not, it's not admissible in court, right? That's going to be one argument. And secondly, what you said exactly. Wow, look what they're trying to get me to say. They just showed me a document that my handwriting looks similar to the handwriting of a murderer.
Right.
And so I'm just kind of flailing off the cuff. But boy, was it bizarre. And they arrested him in New Orleans. They found him with an unregistered gun, which in New Orleans is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Carries a maximum sentence of 10 years. So lots of things happening for him, mostly because he thought he would look good on the HBO special.
The media kind of being the executioner or
we've
whatever.
already got him. He's clearly guilty in my mind. I would never say that, Paul,
does that must be a tough battle for attorneys like that, because it's done. We've already hung him.
He looks crazy, so he is crazy, so he did it.
And he really is crazy. But
I know.
This is the guy who watched his own mother jump off of the top of their mansion as a child when he was a child. His father made him watch her commit suicide. And he's got all kinds of messed up stuff going on. So
no.
I don't know what I'm trying to say. It just seems
it's
like
tough. It's tough for someone.
He's already been convicted. I mean, as his attorney, how do you even battle that?
Well, when you do the jury selection, you try to get people who are at least open to it. And as big of a story as it was, I didn't know a lot about his life before yesterday. I mean, I had heard the name. I knew about the real estate empire that they have, and they had one crazy son. It was him.
Yeah.
And so I think, you could get a jury who doesn't know a whole lot about it, as long as they don't do some research while they're in the jury. But the reality of it is, it's always a question of what's admissible, what gets in. I mean, if these newspaper articles got in, or these media articles get in, which they're not going to, we've all convicted them.
The TV show, by the way, is really well made. It's great. Even the producer, before, I think on Saturday or before the final episode ran, got some security and was concerned that maybe he would be in trouble. If this guy is the guy that's able to dismember bodies and bag them and I mean, that right there, you have to have a certain level of crazy to be able to do what he did. And he looks like it, sounds like it, but, I don't know,
Well, this is going to be one of those highly publicized OJ-type trials, where we're going to be watching it as it unfolds. And I believe the trial will take place in Los Angeles.
Yep.
That was the murder that he confessed to, or allegedly confessed to.
And then just on the way out, speaking of trials we're watching, I think I read they counted 110 bullet holes in the Boston in the boat the Boston bomber was hiding in. 110 bullet holes.
What does that make you
Amazing
think?
He's still alive.
Yeah.
He came out alive there.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah, we're not sure how long he's going to be in that status. I think a conviction, and I think the death penalty is probably where the smart money is lying here. But we'll wait and see on that one, too.
All right, cool. Paul Harding from Martin Harding and Mazzotti, 1-800-LAW-1010 and 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Good stuff, Paul. Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.
Quinn and Cantera, mornings on PYX 106.